Hey guys, in this video we are going to be breaking down a headstand or Salamba Asana. So this is a supported headstand. It's the one that I like to teach the most in my classes. I think it's the safest, I think it's probably the easiest, and it makes sure that you don't put too much pressure on your neck. So I have my glamorous assistant Will here with me, and he is going to be demoing what I talk him through. So there are a few key rules that you need to know before you go into your headstand. So the first one is please do not jump. Okay, do not jump into your headstand. You'll put way too much pressure on your neck. And it's really important that throughout our headstand practice, and in fact our yoga practice in general, that we keep our head and neck safe. There are some other rules as well, but we'll talk them through as we go along.
Just stick with one.
Just stick with number one for now. Don't jump into a headstand. So the first thing that we are going to do, the first thing that you are going to do is come onto your hands and knees. So face that way. So from your hands and knees, you're going to sit back on your heels if you can. And take hold of opposite elbows like this. Yeah. Now place your forearms onto the floor and use the elbows as a pivot. So come to interlace your fingers. So you're making like a triangle. So can you see here that he's got a nice triangle and his elbows are the same distance apart as his forearms. So that makes a really nice guide. And then from here, where he's made a little nest for his head, he's going to place his head down. So before you go, a couple of things. This is rule number 2. Doesn't really matter where you're going to place your head, but you really don't want to be on the forehead. The further back you are, if you're aiming for the crown of your head, then you're more likely to get better alignment and have a straighter headstand. But all of us are slightly different and it might be more comfortable in one place than another. So as long as you're on the center line and not veering off like over here, come to bring the crown of the head roughly into the little nest that you've made for your hands. Cool. Perfect. How does that feel?
Excellent.
Good. Okay. So from here, you're going to tuck your toes and then lift your hips up. So you're pushing into your forearms. This is really important. You want to take the weight out of the head and push into your forearms to lift yourself up. You're also going to hollow out your core. So imagine you're scooping out the lower belly to really start to draw everything up, because it's that lift that's going to help us get into our headstand. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Good. Okay, so from here, Will's going to walk his feet a little bit closer towards his elbows. So start to tiptoe your feet a little bit closer. Good. So his hips are starting to shift over his shoulders, and there will be a point where you won't want to come back anymore. So from here, you're going to bend your knee, just one knee for now, and come into a tuck. So keep the leg nice and close towards the bum. Don't try and send it up just yet. So keeping it here, now maybe start to bring the other knee in. You're using your core strength. Did you see he's not jumping at all? So he is here nice and stable in this tuck pose, and this is great. If you can stay here and hold this, this is a really great starting point. You want to get this position first before you start thinking about sending the feet up. Now from here, once you're nice and strong, you can start to send the feet up towards the floor. So start to lift them up to the ceiling. So sending the heels up. Good. Yeah, that was confusing. Good. So you want to bring them back a little bit more, really engaging through your core. Nice. Imagine you're squeezing my hand between your calves, coming a little bit straighter. Good, not too much. Keep the core nice and tight, pressing into the forearms. Good. Try and draw your legs a little bit closer together. Lifting up through the core, sending the energy through the heels, pushing into the forearms. How's your head feeling? Not too much weight on the neck? Good. Okay, perfect. So whenever you're ready to come down safely, this is just as important as going up. You want to do your best to engage your core. Bring your legs down into a tuck again if you can. Good. Nice. Keeping nice and tight. And then lowering down the way that you came in. Extending the legs out there and come into a child's pose. Let's get you dressed. Good. So just coming into a child's pose for a few breaths until you feel like your feet are back on the floor, Good. And then you can just come to sit up. How was that?
Good. I'm hot.
Hot? Yeah, it's pretty warm in here. Good. Well done. High five.
Oh.
Nice job.
I'm going to sit like this now.
Yeah, watch your knees. Headstand is a really fun thing to learn, but obviously it comes with its risks. So always make sure that you're keeping yourself safe. Some people do like to practice against the wall. I don't recommend one way or the other. The only issue with the wall is you are likely to start sending your feet a little bit too far over and bananaing out your back, which is a bad habit to get into. But if it helps you to build up the confidence, or you want to practice with a cushion beneath you, not beneath your head, but behind you, then do what helps you to build confidence. Just keep yourself safe. Cool, so I hope that helps to break down a headstand a little bit more. Keep practicing and all is coming. If you want to see more, we've got a few more of these to share. So we will see you soon. Click subscribe.
Namaste.
Namaste. Hey guys, in this video, I am going to be teaching you how to
speak.
Okay. Hey guys, in this video...
Do that again, I was waving over there.
Oh. For some reason, I don't like that, sorry.
Namaste.
Okay,